stood in the dim light of the lamp, weeping at the family crest. Somewhere nearby, folk music played from a record. The girl's tears fell to the rug below. She stood in the dim light of the lamp, weeping at the family crest. Somewhere nearby, folk music played from a record. The girl's tears fell to the rug below. She stood in the dim light of the lamp, weeping at the family crest. Somewhere nearby, folk music played from a record. The girl's tears fell to the rug below. She stood in the dim light of the lamp, weeping at the family crest. Somewhere nearby, folk music played from a record. The girl's tears fell to the rug below.
It seems the KGB operatives that lived and worked here in the 1960s took orders directly from Nikita Dragovich, the Soviet general that Alex Mason and Jason Hudson terminated in '68. Activities took place here without the knowledge of Soviet leadership or the KGB itself. Almost like the Russian equivalent of the Pantheon.
She stood in the dim light of the lamp, weeping at the family crest. Somewhere nearby, folk music played from a record. The girl's tears fell to the rug below. She stood in the dim light of the lamp, weeping at the family crest. Somewhere nearby, folk music played from a record. The girl's tears fell to the rug below.
Adler believed the Pantheon gained access to a military research facility called Advanced Technologies and Applications.
Sounds impressive.
It's located in eastern Kentucky. The building is marked as Cosper Solutions on the surface. Underneath, it's a whole different story.
This place looks pretty remote. Nothing but forests and hills. We should park a few miles out, hike the rest of the way in.
Once we're inside, our target is the biotechnology wing. Adler thinks that's where the Cradle may have come from. We need some answers on what this thing does.
Didn't you say Adler worked there at some point?
Briefly, about 10 years ago. He mentioned unusual, classified programs there using human subjects. And suddenly the place was shut down and quarantined after a biohazard incident.
The Cradle.
It's sure looking that way. Seb, how's it going on your side?
Still looking for a way in. The north doors are totally sealed. You?
Case and I are in Southgate utility entrance. Looks like someone's been through here recently. Used the freight elevator. Chains broken. All right, mask on. Your turn. Hey, stop! Hang on, I've got... Hey!
Well, you're still alive, that's something. Seven and I will look for another way down. I'll let you know once we're inside. Go ahead and see if you can find the biotech entrance. Be careful. Try to limit any more exposure. Whatever's in the air.
Attention all staff and visitors. We are currently experiencing a hazardous material incident. This is not a drill.
Biotechnology restricted. Please see security for access.
It's for you.
It's fantastic to see you again, Case One. How have you been feeling? A friendly reminder that most of the facility is off limits to patients. I hope you understand.
Welcome back, Case.
Biotechnology restricted by Security Access 4. 4 director keycards required for entry.
Bringing back memories yet? We thought we'd never see this place again. Those are the stairs we want. Don't worry, the cradle can't hurt us anymore. We're special. Special since we first experienced the cradle. 10 years ago.
Good morning. Welcome to Advanced Combat Research. ACR employees are reminded that authorized safety equipment must be run on the testing floor at all times.
Case might be having comm issues. Radio's out for a while now.
Case, are you getting any of this?
Clouds of this shit everywhere. Looks like the whole place is toxic.
You don't think it can get through skin, do you?
I don't know why you gotta go and say something like that.
Lift malfunction detected. Please wait for technical support.
Lift out of order.
Please join us Thursday at 4 p.m. to celebrate the retirement of Dr. Craig DeWitt.
If you've made it to advanced combat research, you must have friends in high places. And they probably got there using one of the most cutting-edge tools in development, the grappling hook. The wonders of tomorrow are in ACR today.
Excellent work, Case. 3 more keycards to go. Try another way up. Look up. We're stronger and faster than the rest of us. That's what the cradle was originally designed to do.
Hey, sit rep. Haven't heard from you at all. Everything okay?
The staff was absolutely thrilled with the results of last week's Cradle trial. You're exceeding all of our expectations. In fact, we think you're ready for the next step.
Please evacuate administration immediately.
They documented the making of the cradle here. They used to take their reports to the director. Now it's up to us. Maybe he'll give us his keycard in return. We'll find the missing reports for him. We found the first report. They were all complicit. Another report.
Administration, the unsung heroes of advanced technologies and applications. Welcome to the Nerve Center. Data collection, finance, resource management. It all happens right here. Go ahead and tap the nearest worker on the back. You can thank them for a job well done.
The director wants those reports, Case. One down, 3 to go. It's 2 reports, 2 left. We'll find the missing reports. Good job. Three reports. 1 more to go. knew we couldn't trust him. He has the keycard. Don't let him get away. Another keycard. 2 left to find. Only a few know the origins of the Pantheon case. They were a CIA branch, unknown to even the other Black Ops divisions. They developed the Cradle. A new generation of operatives would be born of it.
Gunfire? Yeah. Sounds like it's coming from one of the lower floors. Hey, there's someone else here?
Someone left something important inside that bathysphere case. There it is.
Control room access gate opened.
We'll need to drain the water to get to it.
Drain switch locked. Drain switch locked.
Drain switches 1, 2, and 3 unlocked. Override timer initiated. 25 seconds remaining. Override successful. Draining activated.
You remember the tests in the bathysphere? After treating us with the cradle, they tried to mold us into the perfect soldier. They planned to break down the walls of mind and body.
Bathysphere structural integrity compromised. Please exit the bathysphere.
Almost there. Only one keycard left. The Cradle Project failed in this case. We were out of control, violent, maniacal. And in our rage, we sabotaged this facility. Contaminated with the same poison that runs in our veins. Remember? Almost there. Only one keycard left. The Cradle Project failed in this case. We were out of control, violent, maniacal. And in our rage, we sabotaged this facility. Contaminated with the same poison that runs in our veins. Remember?
I think Springer mentioned this already, but we're moving you to 24-hour observation. Restraints may be necessary at times as well. I sincerely apologize. Just until we understand these recent behavioral changes. Safety is our top priority.
If you suspect unauthorized access to your operation, please report.
Track it down, Case. It has the keycard you need. It's idle again. Find it. Excellent work. That's all the keycards. They tried so hard to perfect the Cradle case, but the side effects couldn't be stopped. As we know, we were the first and last trial volunteer. So its makers repurposed it into a biological victim instead.
Few are privileged enough to see the inside of joint operations. So welcome. Here, the effects of airborne agents on urban environments are studied in tireless detail. Whether it's for offensive or defensive purposes, we're all more secure in the end.
to unlock the elevator leading to biotechnology.
That you, Marshal? It's me. Finally. This place is a maze. Thank God the backup power is running. Maybe you're triggering with the interior.
Director keycard accepted. Director keycard accepted. Director keycard accepted. Director keycard accepted.
After the incident here, Livingston shut the Cradle program down. I dissolved the campaign branch of the CIA. Livingston was uncovered in methods. Afterwards, we were rehabilitated. Not entirely.